Good morning, people. It's your man Joshua Pondexter. It's Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, Chicagoland area. Financial winter is here. What's going on? You've been living long enough. Sometimes we're not paying attention to the tea leaves and what's going on in the environment financially. It's a significant shift, not only internationally, but nationally, right? So we said, okay, let's deal with inflation. We're going to be able to handle it as a country. We're going to be able to handle it as a community. We're going to be able to handle it personally. But the weight of inflation is killing people. It is financially speaking, right? So this weight of inflation, I don't know. I'm just seeing some strange things going on in the ether. I'm seeing people doing things that morally they know are wrong or sketchy just to survive, just to make some money. It's rough out there, y'all. So listen, um, hero, legend, grandpa. So we're gonna have to develop a more long-term approach to life because we got to be able to see the cycles. I'm telling you, the last time this cycle happened was in 2008 on the mortgage crisis. So, of course, a pandemic. Who can predict that? Who can plan for that? Um, so, but here we are, 2023, the ninth month. Next thing you know, it'll be 2024. So, boom. What's going on? So you got inflation going on. You got loss of job going on. Big brother, what's up to your brother Kevin? Thanks for always tuning in, my man. We got some, we got some good stuff just for you, right? I was expecting you. So listen, today we're talking about the secret of credit repair, right? So I'm a social media person. I enjoy watching TikToks, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I enjoy watching all these advisors, financial advisors, life advisors, life coach. You got information coming from everywhere, right? So the secret of credit repair. This is hack number one. Pay them people. Pay them people. That's the secret to credit repair, right? In the show. Pay hack 101. Pay them people. Well, Joshua, I can't pay them because I lost my job. I got medical issues. I got divorced. I can't pay them. Okay, well, cool. Your credit is going to suffer. It's going to become impaired, right? So, what are you going to do? There are remedies, but they're not secrets. They're not magic pills. They're not magic letters. They're not having Esquire behind your name. Oh, I'm a lawyer. Nah. Here, understand. TransUnion, Equifax, Experian, or some of the three largest tech companies on the face of the planet. Because you're Esquire, you think you can get those people to do something because you've been doing credit repair for 30 years. You think no, it doesn't work like that, right? So, but there are laws. Anyone can, if they understand the law and how to apply them, they can repair unimpaired credit, right? So you can go from, I have taken clients from 400 to the 700 club, and they go, Joshua, I had never seen my credit score that high in my life, right? It's because you didn't know, right? So here, the Fair Credit Reporting Act is 53 years old. It was established in 1970, right? So because the creditors was taking advantage of the consumer, this is a consumer protection. The reporting of it that will impair your ability to buy a car, to get a job, to get a home. Even today, we use it to rent properties. Right? It used to be the fact that, hey, I got a good job, I have no evictions. Boom, I could rent, but no, not today. You need a credit score, right? So the secrets of credit repair is to pay them people. So what? Well, Joshua, I can't pay them. Well, we're going to have to go to Plan B. Plan B is that we're going to have to improve your credit profile, right? Once again, Experience, Equifax, TransUnion, or three of the largest tech companies on the face of the planet. And trust me, you're not going to get them to do anything that they don't want to do, right? So these companies been around for decades, but just understand that companies are ran by people, and like people, companies have personalities. They have what they call them their business operating procedures, right? So the credit bureaus do not have a dedicated dispute department where they sit in there. They don't make money doing that. This is not how they make money. So you need to understand the philosophy of the credit bureaus, right? And then they understand that the Fair Credit Reporting Act exists and it protects the consumer, that the consumer has the right for credit repair, right? So if there's negative items that are not accurate, that are not 100% accurate, that's not 100% reliable or verifiable, and 100% timely, they must be removed. So based upon these three criteria, they must be 100% accurate. What I mean by that? So the credit report says I owe $150. No, I only owe $100. That's not 100% accurate. That information must be removed. It must be 100% timely, meaning that it can only stay on your credit report for so long, right? Credit cards have an amount of time they can stay. Vehicles, repossession of vehicle, foreclosure, all these things have time limits that they can stay on your report or they must be removed. So that's a strategy, right? And then 100% verifiable, right? So you got an old credit thing on there, and then most companies are not keeping data past 3 years, 5 years at the most. So you say, hey, let's verify that account. Let me see my signature where I signed for that credit, right? So those are three linchpins that you can use yourself to get negative items off of your report, right? So someone said, hey, I can get evictions, I can get foreclosures, I can get repossessions, I can get late payments off of your credit profile. Red flag, especially if they guarantee it, right? So the only way these things can be removed if they don't meet those three criteria, right? 100% accurate, 100% verifiable, and 100% within the time frame of law, right? Other than that, there's no secrets. But with these three powerful tools, you can virtually get a whole lot of stuff removed from your credit report if you know what you're doing. And the thing about it, it's you can do it yourself. You can go to the Federal Trade Commission uh, website. They give you sample letters. They give you procedures how to do it. But in this process, it takes time. A lot of consumers don't have that type of time. 6 months, 9 months, 12 months to get a file purged of all the negativities, so they can begin to rebuild their credit score. Right. So uh, this is your um, credit, right? Credit report. There's no such thing as a credit report, right? What happens is that every time that your credit is pulled, they take your name, your address, your social security number, your date of birth, and then they populate a report just based upon the way that these things are generated is full of errors, right? So it's not a reliable system. So how is it that when you go to finance a car, get a credit card, they're going to rely on a credit report like it's 100% accurate? No, no, no. You got to manage that report. You got to make sure that it's accurate, right? So if you want a high credit profile, you need to know how to manage your credit. You need to know how to monitor your credit to make sure that it's accurate, that things that are on your report or real estate. For instance, I know you used to live in California, but you live in Florida now. So you need to have that address removed. You no longer live there. That's not accurate, right? So all these little things. So the secrets of credit repair, number one hack 101, pay them people, right? Pay them people their money. Well, Joshua, I lost my job. I had a medical issue. I got divorced. I have all these life issues, and my credit report have became impaired, right? So we can help you repair impaired credit report, right? This is what we do. We've been doing this for several decades, helping people move to home ownership, helping people get the vehicle that they want at affordable interest rates, things of this nature. This is the value of good credit. But at the end of the day, there are no secrets to credit repair. The Fair Credit Reporting Act has been around for 53 years, protecting the consumer, and there's a lot of protections in there that you can utilize to repair impaired credit reports. So, and it's something that you can do yourself. You don't need to hire someone to do it. You can actually repair your own credit. But if you don't have the time or the wherewithal to get that done, the patience, that's when you might want to hire someone that do credit repair. You can go to joshuapondexter.com. You can schedule a consultation. We will look at your credit report. When I get one generated, we'll look at it, and then we'll give you a strategy to get that thing back on track. So if you so inclined, you can do it yourself, or you can employ me to do those things for you. Right? No magic pills, no magic hacks. Just working within the Fair Credit Reporting laws, the act that's been around for 53 years. Basically, going to give it to you again. There's three major things that the law says a lot, but these are very important. That anything on your credit report must be 100% accurate. Who's living a 100% accurate life? You reporting I owe $150. No, I only owe $100. That is not accurate, 1% accurate. So it must be removed, right? It must be 100% verifiable. right? You have to verify that that's me, right? Joshua Pondexter. There's quite a few of these guys out here named that, right? That lives and born and have a similar social security number as me. So you got to do some serious verifying to prove that I'm the guy that has that, right? And then timely, right? If it's past, most people know the fact that inquiries stay on you for 24 months, right? That's a time. If you have a credit card charge off, they have a time limit. If you that they're collectible. If you have a default on a mortgage, a vehicle, right? Your state, all you got to do is Google it. Your state will tell you the time limit that stuff could stay on, be collectible, right? After that time limit has passed, we need to have that stuff removed. And do not allow people to reestablish that time limit. If you admit to a collection agency that's your debt, boom, they got you, right? So you might be over the time limit. It might be 2, 4 years, 6 years, depending on what the type of debt it was, and then you're gonna admit that was your debt. No, it's already, they have reseasoned that thing, and that clock started back ticking, right? So don't want to do that. So hack 101 for credit repair. Pay them people, right? Yeah, pay them people. So what's Joshua? I can't pay him. I lost my job. Got a medical issue. I got divorced, right? So now we got to go into credit restoration, credit repair. You got an impaired credit profile. We can help you get that thing back on track. No magic. Not saying that evictions, all this, or anything that late payments, we're going to take that off, right? No, I'm not making those superfluous promises, right? But understanding the psychology of the bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, Experian, they do not have a dispute department. They're not wasting money for this. That's not how they make money. They make money by people applying for credit, right? And getting credit reports. So every time you go to those 3 bureaus and pull information from them, they charge you, right? So that's how they make money. So you got to understand the companies you're dealing with, understand that these are the 3 largest tech companies on the face of the planet. And I don't care if your name Esquire, lawyer behind it, whatever, you cannot get them people to do anything. It's a system. Understanding that there's a system to disputing, there's a time scenario. I sent out 1 letter. They have 30 days to respond. If they don't respond, that's the first violation. Then I sent a second one. They have 15 days to respond. Right? Boom. 3rd letter, we're going to sue you in small claim court, which they cannot bring an attorney. Who they going to waste their time? Right? Psychology. Right? We can get you to the 700 club. Time, patience, and a little dedication. You know, you've been having bad credit for the last 2, 3, 4 years. What is going to hurt 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, depending on how impaired your credit is, to go ahead and systematically get that negative stuff out, and then start adding positive trade lines onto your report. Right? That's it. The secrets of credit repair. Pay them people. Oh, Joshua, I can't pay them. Well, holler at your boy, JoshuaPondexter.com. We got a strategy for you. You know, I'm telling with this inflation and all these things that are going on, do I need credit? Yeah, well, yeah, you need credit. You need a good credit score because you need a place to live. You need, because if you want to buy a property, you need transportation. You need those things, right? Now, as far as credit cards are concerned, here's a little secret. Last time that we had an economic dive, and I had clients that have perfect credit score. Because they like to, us with perfect credit score, we like to brag about it, right? I got 800, I got 840, I got 850, I got the highs, I got 860. I was like, wow, that's some impressive people. And they had 10,000 on this one, 20,000 on this credit card. This one, the credit card company started to reduce those limits, right? So, oh, you had 10 on this one. Now we're going to give you 4, right? They started to reduce those limits because they knew that the economy was going bad. And even though you've been paying on time for years to get that type of credit score, you are a potential risk of running up all that debt because of what was going on in the environment, right? So there's more to credit than just having credit cards, because they can cut that off at will, right? But you want affordable prices on your cars. These cars are expensive. Rent is expensive. Can't get to a decent neighborhood and school system if you're a renter. So you need an excellent credit score, right? Boom. Holla at your boy, JoshuaPondexter.com. Schedule yourself a consultation. Happy Friday. Uh, Go and enjoy your weekend. As always, we wish you peace, love, and soul. Bye for now. We out.